Greetings all, it's Blue Knight. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Previously, we got prepared for our adventure and went here to the sealed grounds by way of that beam we saw a few episodes ago. Today, we'll be entering to this building after breaking the seal off of it and see what awaits us on the other side. So let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Welcome to the sealed temple, everyone. Now, we could go out the door on the other side, but there's a person sitting there. If we head to this chest on the right of her, though, opening it will give us another empty bottle, but it actually has a revitalizing potion, one of those other potions we saw from the owner back in the bazaar. So as we saw in the description, this can not only give us 4 hearts, but it could also fix our shield, which is pretty good, considering that my shield's already partially weakened. So I gotta be a bit more careful in learning how to use that. Ah. The traveler descended from the clouds above. You speak really slow. I welcome you, child of fate. It's far too slow. Can you speak up a little faster, ma'am, please? My name's Lake. Lake? Ah, Lake. Good, very good. I sense you've already gained control of the sacred power that fills the sword when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. Thank you. It's proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, also that I could fulfill my promise as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. You arrived here was predestined many years ago. I'm just butchering her dialogue at this point. I apologize. It's land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The Spirit Maiden was not meant to reach this land the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves toward the destiny of which you two are a part. Lake, you are concerned with the Spirit Maiden and seek whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. The girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set off from Fair Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to Fair Woods. You will be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not provide guidance enough for your journey. And so I will give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X to place C to place a beacon. Though you cannot see from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it by pressing C from your map. Use your beacons well and you will never fear getting lost. Go now, you must head into the Fair Woods and chase after the Spirit Maiden, the one you called Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest, which we already did. We may find it useful on our journey. And so much you can open doors from afar. That's a pretty handy ability, I guess. If you want to be lazy. At least she's helping us out. The answer to time for now, Lake, go bravely. I don't think I'm ever going to do that voice for her ever again. It was 1, unfitting, and 2, it was kind of hurting my voice a little. Might go regular for her from now on. I don't know. All these questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, you must go, Lake. Walk bravely. So let's just head on out to that other door. I guess it was apparently locked from beforehand. How? Magic, I guess. When a fantasy game like Zelda, I would not expect anything less. And as we can see, the beacon we placed earlier from our map I don't really use the beacons that much, honestly. Apart from islands we have to go where we're flying with our loft wing, but that's about the most I use it for. So if we head down from the sealed temple, see a very familiar creature in Zelda lore being harassed. So let's go help out this fella, since we are the nice protagonists that we are. Before I take them all out, I should probably target lock this Repa Koblin. These monsters have played the land since ancient times. Each play different roles, and their weaponry varies. They prefer to attack in groups. None of them are intelligent by any definition of the word. Curiously, they seem to have a mysterious obsession with fashionable undergarments. And we already beat 2 of these enemies, thanks Phi. I don't need to have ragged rights. I just want to take this guy out, take these guys out, and save that Goron. Which I really don't have to spoil. Gorons are pretty common in Zelda if you're all familiar with this franchise. Woo! Thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey bud, I am Gorko the Goron. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there's some kind of place above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently these old statues serve as landmarks for those traveling up to the sky or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly the statue is special as it is said to have abilities that can have the ability to activate all the other statues. Jeez. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues appear all over the place? It's a real head scratcher, bud. Makes you want to learn more, does it not? I'll indulge him a little further. Ah, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on the Sky Island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds. Yeah, that's not normal, I don't think. Everyone reveres the goddess. Residents of all the land in the sky live a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way more advanced than ours down here. Do stop there. If I could tell us more stuff that we already know, but I'm gonna indulge you either further, just so we might learn something. Might be the key word. The trees are full of fruit that cures all diseases. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wallflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sway heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong. It is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it? Well, like I said, I'm indulging you. Stop padding. I just want to know what he has to say. Much more to tell you now, but I will need research for these statues to learn even more. Next time I bump into you, I will give you the latest info. So follow me walk towards that bird statue. Like we've all seen with other bird statues, it's a save point. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? That statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? I kind of find it commonplace for me. It's kind of my thing, I guess. Who knows what I might find out. So here are some bugs I can finally get. First ones of the game that we've collected. 2 woodland rhino beetles. Collectors often polish the hard carpieces, I don't know, of these beetles to make them even tougher. Reminds me, I'll go to the description real quick and see if there's any more information we can learn about it. A slow force bug that is easy to catch. Roll the tree to knock it down. Okay. Nothing too special. So we'll just head past this arch and continue our adventure. Here's a little log we can just roll over. And apparently that was the Zelda fountain chime. It's not very well hidden. I mean, we can see it with our own two eyes. You have to be blind not to see it. Master, you have entered Faron Woods. So what was all the other stuff before? Was it just a lost portion of the woods or something? I don't know. Maybe count it as the sealed grounds, for all we know. The plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in the area. I recommend you continue using your dowsing ability to search for her. No, we really don't have to. The path we're on is quite clear that we're getting closer to our objective. Hang on, I just remembered something. We should at least examine these bird statues first. Trust me, this will come in very big handy later on. It is worth to at least examine these statues. Of course, I'm not going to save, but I just have to remember to examine them because this will be recorded somewhat later on. It's a good thing I remember that, otherwise I would be pretty screwed in the long run. Trust me on that. So now we see another bug, but I don't think we can catch that right now unless we run into it. Yeah, we can't. So we see this tree that has a lit up part. We chop that in half, it'll give us a rupee of some sort. So be sure to keep your eye on that. Also, there's some spike bombs I can blow up, but I don't think it causes much damage to you. So not much to worry about. I see some replicas are harassing what looks like a piece of grass, but last time I checked, grass does not shake unless it's caused by the wind. So there's more replicas seem to be causing more of a ruckus throughout the Faron Woods. Try to inspect this piece of grass. I use the term loosely, of course. Huh? It's gone quiet. Quiku! Now there's a green one! I didn't even know they came in green! Don't hurt me, Queep! How do you run up there so fast? It's gotta be pretty fast for those stubby little legs. I picked up a highly interesting spike and dowsing reeds for the creature you just encountered. Really then? Yes, based on the creature's characteristics, I must conclude that it's a peaceful forest-dwelling animal known as a Kikwi. Kikwis are intelligent beings of capable speech. However, such a creature could not obviously be confused with Zelda. Well, no duh. What do you take me for, an idiot? You should follow the creature in investigating this phenomenon. Well, not like I had anything else to go by. It's pretty much our only lead currently. So we're up close by running, of course, like I just demonstrated about a part or two ago. Now we're diving even more into the woods. So this guy's gonna be hiding behind mushrooms. All you have to do is just hit them and he'll be scared. Don't try to run around them because he will try to avoid you, obviously. Before I do that, I should at least investigate this bird statue. And now I can focus on this Dekubaba. Cut away before it even had a chance to try and strike me. I think that Kikwi is right behind this mushroom. Yep, it is. Little fact, you could get mushroom spores from these mushrooms by hitting them and then swiping with your empty bottle, provided you have one at this point. Though you shouldn't, because you might want to keep those potions you got for later on. Unless you're really confident going for a 3-heart run or something. So now it comes behind this tree. nowhere left to run. It's time to ask some questions. And it tries to fool us by camouflaging. Apparently, this thing is trying to fool us, but it's pretty gullible. Keep up. I'm Machi. I'm a Kikwi. You seem okay, even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. That's weird, Kiku. A little while ago, I ran into another funny animal like you, but this was a girl. What's a Zelda? I don't know who this Zelda girl was, but she was in a bunch of trouble when I saw her. A pack of those mean red guys were after her, but she escaped with that Kikwi elder. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters that somehow captured. Wait, they made it capture. Jesus, man, I do not know how to talk, like at all. I am marked position of the Kikwi no Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikwi most likely produced a false positive Doubtful reaction to the previous direct contact with Zelda. Use its hypothesis, I theorize there's an 85% chance the Kikwi elder will also generate a Doubtful reaction for the same reason. I propose to continue dowsing to search for Zelda. You really spooked me, Kui. You keep a very strange company, friend. It sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the elder. If you're heading that way, would you mind telling our elder that I'm safe? Cheer up. I bet you'll find your friend would safe with the elder. Well, so let's roll down this log first. That way just creates a shortcut. And we also get this amber relic, I believe. Yep, it is. These amber colored chunks of precious stone are found everywhere. No one knows where their strange shape comes from. And just like what I've been trying to do, with all the other stuff we've got thus far, let's investigate even further. An amber-hued relic found in many places. It has a wide range of uses as a general-purpose material. I was gonna run to the tree, but I instead talked to Machi. Go! I want to knock down that fruit. Oh, it just gives a ruby. Oh well. I think we head this way. Yeah. That's where that's where we should go. That's where our path is. Try to avoid this Baba. You can roll it down to kill it if you're spiteful, but I'm not gonna do that. That'll just be a bunch of time wasted. The amber relic. Ah, more encounters. Now, I heard a lot of people don't really like the motion controls or even had trouble with it. Personally, I never had that much trouble with the controls at all. Maybe it's because I got the motion bar censored perfectly or something, but my experience has been very more positive in terms of swordplay. What the heck? Did I get a heart sometimes before? Because I think I did. I'm not sure why that popped up again. Maybe I'm just being crazy. We probably did get a heart by this point. But I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not sure why it popped up until now. It's pretty late. Is there anything up at that cliff? Little mini cliff? No, there's not. Well, let's keep pressing forward then. Let's cut these apart. Okay, there's gonna be a few more enemies we have to go through. Well, not that patch of grass, but this one. This is an Octorok. Octorok grass, apparently. This monster descended from oceanic mollusks. It has developed the unsightly ability to spit rocks. The creature prefers to sleep with tufts of grass on its head, but so has learned to take on the appearance of grass in order to fool its prey. You can use a shield to bounce the rocks back like I did with the last one. Thank you for that pointless battle ring fi, as usual. Knock down these. Heart, nothing else. There's another Octorok. Yep, there it is. And knock it back. Good, shield bashing doesn't take away from your shield beater. That's provided if you shield bash correctly. Let's jump on this rope, but I think we're gonna... Well, I was gonna the episode there, but you know what? I'll just end it here for today. I'll meet you on the cliff I'll meet on the cliff next time. So, on the next time of Skyward Sword, we'll be meeting with the Kikui Elder, which was on the other side of that cliff, but I apparently fail at rope swinging. Well then, in any case, until we meet again, everyone, farewell for now.